We know that the skeletal system is very important. Now, let's take a look at the skeletal system as a whole. In fact, let's construct the skeletal system. The first thing will be your head. Touch your forehead and you see a tough structure. That is your skull. The skull gives your face its shape, and protecting your brain is not actually just one bone. Your skull is a sum of 22 bones, all connected strongly by means of a fixed joint which does not allow movement between the bones. These 22 bones define the structure of your face and contain the most important part of your body, the brain. The bones in your skull are extremely strong and can protect your brain from just about anything. The skull, other than protecting your brain, also contains the bones on your face and has only one movable bone in the entire assembly. That is the lower jaw, with which you chew and talk. The skull is made up of many plate-like bones fixed together. But this was not how it was always. Did you know that when you were born, your skull was soft, clayey, and had an unprotected space on the top? Imagine a flower blooming. Your skull is very much like that, only the opposite. When you are born, your skull is open, and as you grow older, they come together. Once they come close enough, the bony plates form joints like zips, and they don't move once they've joined. Just bend down to touch your toes with one hand without bending your knees. Put your other hand, use your fingers to touch the center of your back. You can feel something long and hard, right? Starting from your neck, move your fingers downwards to your back. What you feel is your backbone or the vertebral column, because it is made up of 24 separate bones stacked on top of each other. You call that as the vertebrae. Your back is not as straight. It is actually curved to a large extent. Can you imagine how your life would be if your backbone were to be straight? How would you be able to put your head down on the bench and sleep in class? Or how would you do all your somersaults when you're diving into the swimming pool? Apart from helping us show off at the poolside and to sleep in class, the curved shape of the backbone is very helpful in real life since it acts as a spring and takes the burden of heavy loads and jerks without damaging or causing us any pain. Now, take a deep breath. Feel the sides of your chest. Can you feel the ups and downs? The ups and downs that you're feeling are your ribs. And the spaces that are between your ribs are filled up with something called muscles. You may wonder as to why our ribs are shaped like that. Imagine how your ribs would be if they were like our skull, that is, cover our ribs entirely. For this, we need to look within to what the ribs contain. The cavity within the ribs contain two essential organs, the lungs and the heart. The lungs need to expand and contract for us to breathe. So, go ahead and feel how your ribs move when you're breathing. The lungs provide us with all the oxygen to live. But have you ever thought about the process behind it? Let's explore that a little bit. The rib cage is separated from the stomach below by a muscle known as the diaphragm. The diaphragm is responsible for squeezing and expanding your lungs. Since the lungs cannot move on their own, this squeezing and expanding is what causes you to take a breath and then to exhale. The ribs follow the motion of the lungs while breathing, and this movement helps accommodate the incoming air. The ribs are connected to the front by a small necktie-shaped bone called the sternum and are connected to the back to the backbone. So, do you think we will still be able to breathe if our lungs were one just solid section? Have you watched Bruce Lee fight? Have you noticed while attacking, Bruce Lee prefers to hit the stomach as compared to your leg and arms? Can you guess why he does that? It is because your stomach is less protected than your arms and legs and your chest, which have strong bones protecting them. So now you know when Bruce Lee attacks you what you've got to do. You've got to go ahead and protect your stomach. Apart from protecting you from Bruce Lee, your bones actually provide places where your essential organs like your lung and the heart can be inside. In fact, it gives you the structure. Very much like how a rack in your cupboard gives you the place to keep all your clothes. As you can see, the spine extends from the skull to your hip where it is connected to the pelvis. The pelvis is the foundation of our building. This butterfly-shaped bone begins and attaches to the last couple of vertebrae of our spinal cord. All the running around that you can do is possible because of how strong and sturdy this particular bone is. Try to imagine if your pelvis was as flexible and movable as your shoulder. You can very well try this out in real life and try to walk on your hands for a little while. Not easy, is it? You understand how important your pelvis is. They enclose the portion of your body below the stomach. This is the part that you can sit on. Your leg has a joint which basically fits into the pelvic bone, which you are able to move about. Now, stand up on your hands and press to the wall and try to push the wall. Do this activity in front of a mirror. Do you see two bones which stand out? These bones are called your shoulder bones. Now, let's move to your palm. Now, try bending your fingers. Are you able to bend all your fingers? The places where you can bend are where your bones actually break off, and you will call them as joints. Let's look at joints in a greater detail as you move forward. Now let's actually look at your middle finger. How many bones do you think your middle finger has? Now let's actually go down to your palm. Can you feel that it is a lot softer than the back of your hand? Your back of your hand tells you that there are a lot more bones than what your palm does. In fact, both of them have the same number of bones. Let's get into that as we move along. Now, you see that your hands are actually flexible. You're able to move. All of this movement is possible because you've got multiple bones and there are joints in between.
If you like this video and want to watch many more amazing videos like these, like and subscribe to our channel now.